This very simple beginner knitting stitch is called the 2-stitch check, and that name is very descriptive. It creates a bit of a check pattern in your knitting fabric. I used this stitch to design the beginner knitting pattern, the CORDATE throw. You can find this pattern on modernmade.net or Modern Made Shop on Etsy. Get started by casting on a multiple of 4 plus 2. For this little sample swatch, I used 10. Row 1 is going to begin with 2 knits. So for the first stitch, you are going to work a knit and then another knit into the second stitch. And now this is what you are going to repeat all the way across. Bring that yarn to front and work 2 purls. So 1 purl, and 2 purls, and now 2 knits. So bring that yarn back to the back, and if you need a refresher on knits and purls, I will attach a video here for that. Here's 1 knit and 2 knits. Back to the purls. Here is 1 purl and 2 purls. And now your row should end on 2 knits. So for the first row, you want to make sure you end and begin with 2 knits. So there's your last knit. Perfect. Now row 2 is going to be a lot like row 1. We're just doing the inverse. So we are going to begin with 2 purls. So 1 purl and 2 purls. Great. Now we are going to do 2 knits and just alternate that all the way across. So 1 knit and 2 knits. And now 1 purl and 2 purls and 1 knit and 2 knits. And you want to make sure that this row ends with 2 purls. So begin and end with 2 purls for row 2. And that's 2 purls. Perfect. Now row 3 is going to be a repeat of row 2. So we are doing what we just did. So we are going to begin with 2 purls and then 2 knits. So 1 knit. And since we just worked this row, I'm going to fast forward to the end because you know that you are alternating the 2 knits and 2 purls, and you just want to make sure that you begin and end with 2 purls. That's row 2 and row 3. So there's 2 purls. Now moving on to row 4. Row 4 is a repeat of row 1, so we begin with 2 knits. So there's 1 knit and 2 knits, and then you will alternate. So we are going to work 2 purls, 1 purl, and 2 purl. Alternate that all the way across, and just make sure you end your row with 2 knits, 1 and 2. Repeat rows 1 through 4 until your project reaches your desired length. The CORDATE throw is a very easy knitting pattern. It's great for beginners, and it uses a chunky yarn, so it works up pretty quickly. You can find that pattern on modernmade.net or Modern Made Shop on Etsy. I will leave a discount code here, and that will work for Modern Made Shop or modernmade.net, and you can get 30% off with that code. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also find me here on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.